Tarrant County Jail. We have more deaths than any other jail in all of Texas. Plus, we had a baby born unattended. People dying of starvation. People jumping off rails inside their pods, committing suicide. But they're very non-transparent and they will not give us any kind of records that we ask for. We have a tunnel system under the streets. They wheel the dead ones right to the morgue. Right through the tunnel. But the live ones, they take them by ambulance to the hospital. That's what I monitor. One guard is supposed to stay outside till the ambulance leaves. This time there's two. These are the first guys that follow policy in months. Usually they run inside. I can't figure out why they run inside. Because you're number one right now. Yay! We're number one in jail deaths. You're number one. You're number one in Texas. Woohoo! Number one in jail deaths, you guys. And they get free food too here. They get all the free food they want, you can tell. See? How come you got prisoners dying of starvation on their things? How come you got prisoners dying of starvation? Why? If suicides usually happen on the second and third day, why aren't you giving those suicide people another look at? Since most of them die on the second and third day, studies say, why aren't you giving them another look? Why are you letting them commit suicide when you know it's the second and third day when they commit suicide? That's what the data shows. They're usually here for 2 or 3 days and then they commit suicide. But you don't care about that. You don't watch them or check them. Who's bringing the drugs in? And why do they have a place to fight? The inmates get to fight? Oh yeah, Ellison. What about Ellison? That guard named Ellison? And what about the guard named Lowe who broke Mr. Rodriguez's face and ribs and punctured a lung? But he gets off free. You got three guards that were arrested for almost killing an inmate. Broke his ribs, punctured a lung, has to have reconstructive surgery. But those 3 guards are walking around the streets to do to other people. Rules for me, but not for thee, right? How come Bill's never here? It starts at the top. Bill Warburn's never here. Where's Daddy Bill? Daddy Bill's never here. That's why this is all happening, because he doesn't know how to schedule the right people at the right time. Work. You got too few people. And how come if I come here at 4 o'clock in the morning, there's people out in the parking lot? Why does all these employees walking around? Always walking around out in the parking lots and stuff. That doesn't make sense. They should be inside if you're so short-handed. Why don't you let all the people out for criminal trespass and just give them a ticket? Then you can release about 100 people right now. You got 100 people up there for criminal trespass. I guess you like taking care of the homeless. Why don't y'all advocate for that instead of just sitting around getting fat at your desk? Why don't y'all do something? It starts from inside. Be the change. Be the change that you can be. Tell Daddy Wilburn to quit taking all his trips. You know he was indicted for something. Tell Daddy Wilburn to quit taking all his trips and to come and check on his little jail here. I bet he can't name one guard from each shift by name. Betcha. Bet he doesn't know y'all's names. He doesn't know your names. But you're going to get blamed whenever the prison starts to topple in and employ because of him. Because he's not here. When the prison topples in, they'll know y'all's names because y'all are going to get blamed. And Daddy Bill's going to ride off into the sunset to his nice little Calvary church where they talk in tongues. Talking in tongues. Yeah, I can see the sheriff up on his horse, talking in tongues, driving. Oh wait, he doesn't ride a horse, that's right. They tried to do a photo op with him on a horse and he didn't know how to get on. What a dope. He couldn't even get on the horse, he didn't know how to ride it for a photo op. Sheriff Wayburn would be like, come back, horse, come back, let me sit on you. And then he's going to be like, let me off, let me off, let me off. Anyways, he talks in tongues. So you can just see Bill riding off into the sunset. Translation, I just blamed everybody else that was working there. That's what it was. Yes, Jesus, that's what it is. I just blamed all the other people working there. Let them go to the federal penitentiary for covering all this stuff up in here. Let them go to the feds, prison. Let them go. Why don't y'all be the change? Why can't y'all be the change? How many ambulances do you have a day? 10? At least 10. What does that tell you? Something's going on here. Either intake's doing a bad job, or your guards are doing a bad job, or you're letting them starve, or you're letting them fight up in the pods. How come so many people jump from the railing up in the pods? Tell me that. Why do y'all allow that to happen? Why do y'all allow that to happen? Well, who's bringing the drugs in? I want to know that. How did they get drugs and cell phones up there? I want to know. Because I've been called from inside before. From a smuggled-in cell phone. Where are they smuggling it from? Gotta be guards helping them. Do you do background checks on your guards? You're probably running out of people to have good backgrounds since you guys arrest so many people in town. Can you see Bill riding off in the sunset talking in tongues on his horse? That's all he's going to have left is his horse. Why don't y'all be the change? When's the last time y'all were drug tested? You guys got any complaints against you? When's the last time you had a beer or a drink? Did you go home and get drunk because you can't stand it working here? How come your uniform smells so bad when you take them off? How come you lose people's clothes? When's the last time you had a drink? When's the last time you beat your wife? When's the last time you falsified a report up here? Oh, just now! Just now. Just now. Did you forget to close to go in? Because only one has to stay out here. You both don't have to stay. Unless you're scared. Probably scared. I don't have any guns. I just have this camera. But they're better to work in pairs. Stranger danger. You have to have pairs. Nope, they're taking a long time. Too bad for y'all. Or is it good for y'all because you don't have to go back in and work? When's the last time you falsified a report, huh? Where's your stripes? You've been here a while. Only this guy's got stripes? Yeah, it's a good old boy system of getting stripes. But he's going to be the one going to the pen whenever the things topple down. If I were you, I'd retire now because the Department of Justice is coming. They're coming. They want to know why y'all have so many injuries, deaths, ambulances coming through here. They want to know why people are dying of starvation, why you have babies unattended to. They want to know. So does everybody out here. They've been packing the commissioner's court every week trying to find out what's going on in here. And it's going to happen little by little. Your big boss decided, oh, we're just going to close down Mansfield. But then he pays $18 million to ship everybody to that other county. Real smart. Yes, that's true. It did not make the news. It did not make the newspaper. They spent $18 million of taxpayer money to ship 500 prisoners to Garza County because they said they were overcrowded. All it is that the district attorney is just moving too slow on the cases. Many of them only have $25 bonds and can't afford them. So 75% of the people incarcerated at this jail have not been to their first hearing yet. They stay an average of 7 months for crimes that only require 90 days incarceration as punishment. Do you know 75% of the people up there haven't been to court yet? 75% of the people have not been to their court date yet. 75% have not been to court yet, but you have them housed up there like pigs and animals in cages. Bet you feel proud about that. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all have 75% of the people up there or have not been convicted yet? Haven't had their day in court, but you have them up there housed in cages. Why is that? Who's bringing the fentanyl in? Since you got a fentanyl death up here. Which one of you is doing it? Which one? Probably you, because you make less money. Probably you, right? Yeah, you, because you make less money, less stripes. You gotta kiss them ass a little bit better, man, because you get stripes like this guy. You gotta be like part of the good old boy, you know, syndicate they have out here. You gotta kiss the right ass. You're not kissing the right ass. Nope, you're not. You're not kissing the right ass. Wow, they finally followed policy. Finally followed it. Can't believe it. Whew. Somebody says they like my fast talking. Whew. I wasn't reading the script. Whew. Now I gotta go get hydrated. Never at a loss for words, right? This video came from one of my live streams on this channel, so hit that notification bell so you never miss a live stream yourself, and you'll get to see them firsthand. Big shout out to Louie from Michigan, to Scott, you know who you are, to my Newsbreak guy, to CJ Grisham, and all the gang unit that's watching me.